Hello, everybody that could be joining me here live on Twitch, but if you're joining me here live on YouTube, hello, my name's Blut084, BLUT084, Art and Games. We're listening to Whitebat Audio once again, and we're going to be carrying on where we left off from yesterday, as because it's Wednesday, we're going to be getting on with the colouring and the last final parts of this illustration from this week. If you don't know what we've been doing, we've been drawing this week, as I put out a vote up on TikTok for you guys to vote whether you wanted animals or whether you wanted me to start on faces. You came back with animals, so I came back with another animal to create this week. And this week we've gone again, we're making story. So on the good side, we'd made last week, we made the Dogon. And this week we've made, on the evil side, we've made the cyborg Siamese cat, as I'm calling it, the cyborg cat. I'm going to be turning down the camera here on live on YouTube in a minute, but if hi there over on TikTok, love my art. I'm glad you like my art. Thank you very much there, Jean Ayot. Sorry if I said that wrong. You want to see? You've got to come over if you want to see what I'm drawing today, because the TikTok's purely for chat, because you can't really see what I'm actually drawing because I can't turn down the camera. So if you want to see what I'm drawing today, guys, best way to do is come over to my YouTube channel, which is Blut084. You have to put art and games after that to find my channel. But if you want to carry on watching there and keep on with the chat, that's completely fine. There will be a video made out of the live stream that I'm making today. As always, I will be recording at about 50 minutes. If we go over that time, which we may do, but I don't think we will go over more than 50 minutes today, as the drawing that I have got done. I did all the shading yesterday, so if you want to learn how to if you want to learn how to shade, I did all that yesterday. And if you want to learn how to ink your illustration drawing, or your drawing that you did in pencil, because I always start with pencil on Monday, and then we move on to Tuesday, which we use the ink pens, and then on Thursday, and then on Wednesday, which is today, we get all the colouring done. And there isn't going to be much colouring in the sense of colour, but there is going to be a lot of shade in the sense of we're going to be using lots of grey today, because we're doing a Siamese cat. And the Siamese, I thought to myself, a Siamese was like a very skinny cat, very much like the Oliver or Aristocat's cat, the Siamese cat there. I was wrong. It's just the colouring. It's not the way that they're shaped. I mean, it probably has something to do with the way they're shaped, but it is also just the colouring. So they're mainly grey and white, and they're sort of a very, very specific kind of colouring they have on them. Can you pull on your beard? Ding ding. I guess so. Right, yeah, okay. So we've got people chatting there. Can the nonsense of the animal world? Huh? Cats are the nonsense of the another world. That is why I combined it with a cyborg and made it into something completely new. Is that an actual notification, or is that somebody's... No, I think that's just somebody playing a prank on me, because it's still people coming in. If you can't see the stream today, don't worry about it, guys. You can come over to the YouTube, because that is my prominent page that I do stuff. It has been banned. Fair enough. To be honest with you, TikTok is a bit of a pain, so if it is working, it's working. If it's not, I've been doing YouTube for 3 years. Maybe 3.5, maybe 4 years. So yeah, TikTok's very new to me. So if I've done something wrong, I don't know what I've done wrong. Probably people chatting to me and being mean as always. Without further ado, let's get on with what we were drawing. So let's flip the camera, as always. Make sure you don't get crotch shot, because nobody wants that. Move the camera into position so you can see what I'm drawing. And everybody that wants to see the Everybody wants to see what I'm drawing over on the TikTok. I am going to be releasing it, but it won't be until the end of the week, end of the month, sorry, because I'm going to try to be doing everything all in one, and then I'm going to be showing you pictures of each stage of how I've done it, but in a very, very quick video. But as always, there will be a video made. I'll release tomorrow from all the live streams through this week. Right, we need grey. We have grey. We have copic markers, and we're going to be using those today. What colour should I use? Should I go for? I think we'll go with the lighter greys. Keep with the light. Yeah, keep with the lighter greys, and we'll move our way to the darker greys because I did use shadow yesterday, and I wasn't very happy with the way the sort of shade went in. But that is because I was like dubious whether I should put too much shade in, purely because I knew I was going to do a lot of grey today. So I'm going to be using the light grey that we used yesterday. The grey that I'm using is grey blue. Yes, back to front, but grey blue. That's not back to front. So blue grey, and then we'll probably move to maybe a greeny grey, depending on what it looks like. I need my what do I need? I need my block page. Where's my block page? Is it in the book? It's yeah, it is. My block page. To get the block page, always put something underneath your drawing if you're using copic markers. Unless you've got very thick paper, it is going to go through because it's a very saturating pen, and the ink it's very fluid, but it dries quickly, blends really lovely if you want to do a lot of blending, which helps with shading and things like that. So I'm going to start with this grey here and make my way up through. But first I'm just going to go over the mechanical parts of the animal, and then we'll move on to the fur, and we'll work out how we can do all the fur and things like that. Again, if you like the music, we are listening to White Bat Audio. You want to check them out if you like the synth wave. These pens that I'm using are Touch BGLN. They're double-sided. They've got a fat and a thin end. The cheapest that you can find. I wanted to try some in Inktober, and that's what I did. Bought a load of these. They still haven't run out. Some of them have, but that was because I've used them a lot. But yeah, they're not too bad, I must say. I do enjoy using them. Let's just pop some of this basic grey down a minute, and we'll shade from there. As I'm just going to be making it look a bit more like a metal cat on half of it, because again we're doing cyborg cat, cyanborg cat, as in it's Siamese cyborg cat. I'll be trying to make it fleshy as well, because again I want to, especially around the mouth that we did yesterday, or we've done the past couple of days, I want to make that look a bit more visceral, a little bit more like it's been pinned back and stretched over the metal. Hi in chat, welcome to there. How you doing? That's on TikTok. If you want to see what I'm drawing today, come over to the YouTube channel. Same name, different place. Just put art and games. Alright, so we've got some metal there. And we'll go metal on his neck here as well. Again, the Siamese cat's colours are grey and white, so I am going to be doing the metal pieces first, and we'll work out what we can do about the grey on the fur afterwards. I may just leave certain areas without any colour at all. But we're using quite a few different tones of grey today, because that's all the colours we need really. We're using blue grey today at the moment. I know I did a lot of shading yesterday, but I used the colour that I'm using now to shade, so we can just go from what we did. I've really got to find some music that I can't. It's I can download, I think. Well, I've got to find something I can download it to as well. Because at the moment I use my phone for pretty much everything. Leaving a slight line here around the top and the sides on the metal, because I want to give it like a shiny look. A little bit thinner for that piece, I think. Right, yeah, that's nearly all of the grey we're going to need for there. I could put a little bit of yellow in there actually if I'm using a light source. It's like a shined area. I might think about that as I'm doing this, because I will be able to do that at any point, because copic markers, that's the beauty of copic markers, they blend really well, no matter what the situation really. Obviously I wouldn't leave something, do something half done and then go back to it and try and blend it then, that would be difficult. Pen's starting to run out. I think I'm nearly done with it. Problem with it running out though, I can't really get the colour and the shade I want. You can't lick these ones. In fact, I might use a little bit yellow in a minute. Grab that in a second. There we are. That's done. And where did I put my map? There we are. Fur. I mean, I could go. What colour could I go with the fur? Really, I could just use the colour I just used. Can't really put brown in there. I can't really do any other colours than. Oh, there we go. Warm grey. That'll probably do it. I'm going to give him a scarlet red eye, I think, and maybe a is it blue. I think they got blue eyes, so I'm going to use that blue. And I said a little bit of yellow, didn't I? So what kind of tone should we go for yellow? Here's my bag guide, guys. Get these on Amazon. Really easy to get. They're about £30 on. In Amazon, so it's not going to break your bank, and you can use them. Well, I've had them for about since October last year, and I still haven't completely ran out of all the colours. Obviously some of them have gone dry because I've used them quite a lot, but that was because I was doing a lot of illustrations through Inktober and using all of these copic markers for test. Right, I'm going to give him... let's go on the outside of the metal pieces I just did with a ever so slight bit here. So there's a like slight glow over it. Only gently though, we're not going to be going crazy. Just showing there's a light source. We don't go crazy. Can you see that? You can, but not too much, which is good. Because we don't want to thing. But again, I'll be sharing all of these pictures in a closer fashion because I will be making a video. So I'll give you a zooms in so you can see how we did everything and where I'm actually putting it. If you can't see it now, please ask and I'll hold it up closer. You can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just giving it a slight glow on this side because we picked that the light source was coming from this side. I definitely know I'm gonna have to use something to bring out the light source because he lives on a like a desert, desolate planet with his master, the Other, or Lothar, the Other. The Aether. Do his little McGoggin there. Pen's running out. It's always good when that happens. We'll do some... Oh, what colour would I say a wire is? If I'm only using red for the eye, I mean a green. Would the green do? I think a green. What colours are in a wire switch? It's normally like red for danger. No, red is not even in there. You've got brown, you've got blue, and green and yellow for the earth wires. So maybe I put a bit of earth wire type effect. So I'll go like this. When I say earth wire, I mean, well, I don't know. You should know what earthing is. If you don't, ask. It's definitely important to use colour on this one. What other colour should I use? I'll use blue, I think. I think that'll be enough for that. Let that dry in a second. I'll give you a bit of a zoom in if you're still watching there, so you can see the difference that I put there with the colour. I'm going to put some a bit more on his teeth. I don't know if I should make them, because I make them a little bit rusty actually. There's no saying it can't be rusty. Because seeing that yellow on there is making me think maybe I should add a touch, a tiny bit of orange on there to add as rust. You may be getting buff. That is because I'm listening to music and I've got a TikTok stream and I've got a live stream going through this here. Okay, right, I'll give him his eye, do his eye. Just thinking about colour now. To do around the eye or dot in the middle? Because his eye is going to be... Ooh, what would look better? Whole eye, as in the... Or should I do sections of different colour? So to make it kind of glow maybe. Go from dark to light. Got different cones of red. I'm going to have a quick test, see what these look together a second. My block page. So what I'm trying to do here is try to go from dark to light, get my block page, have a little test before I do. So something like that. Or something like that. Or something like that. That second one's quite bright. That one's quite dark, but it's got its own brightness to it. But if I do, say I've got a box like that, and then I go in a darker, is this the darker one? Yes, this is the darker one. Then I go circle like that, and then in the middle, I put the lighter tone. Would that look good if I did it there? Or should I completely black out the eye? Or put it as a dark tone of grey? Warm grey as it's called. I think I'll do that. And then we'll put the eye. Well, instantly ruined that. Okay. Oh no, actually no, that didn't look too bad. That actually didn't look too bad at all, really. I'll keep that one as the very darkest grey I'll use. And I'll keep that one to the side. We'll use this red here to do the eye, and I'll leave the middle white, I think. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. And because he's going to be sort of, because he's half robotic or a cyborg, we'll make this eye blue. Their eyes, I think their eyes are blue for Siamese cat. So that's all the colours that I want to use there. I want to put a little bit of like static. So let's find that yellow again. Static between here. We'll just show that with a little bit of colour. And see, electricity to me has always been blue. It's always been blue, you know what I mean? Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Give you a close up to what you can see there. You see what I'm saying? There's those two. Right, Siamese cat. Their colours are very, very, very boring. They're kind of like all around this area is grey, and the outer of the face is white. Or if it is, if it's anything, it's probably very, very, very light coloured grey. So I'm just going to be putting this in. See how it contrasts against the metal I've just done. Haven't got any references, but I looked them up yesterday. Just so I could refresh my mind what they look like. For a Siamese cat. I can still put more darker grey in there if I want. Now we've got the base colour. Down. I might even do a few flicks of darker grey to make it look furry. Already looks furry, but I want to make it maybe an extra bit furry. There we go. And on his chest is also a little bit grey here. I'm going to get the thicker end now. Go down his belly. That's running out. Great. Because I use a lot of grey, a lot of grey to shade with. So I'm moving away from pencils, getting more into my pens. Leave his paw grey, white. And here, I think I'm going to have to go darker, or use a different grey. What's that look like? Oh, it looks run out. Lovely. Okay, alright. So it's semi running out. So we can just go a bit rougher here. Then we'll think about shading again. Darken out this area a bit. Trying to give it depth. That's what shading does, gives it all depth. Turn that around, maybe there's a little bit more on this side. Yeah, there we go. Make him look a little bit scruffy. And now we'll go a bit darker. See how dark this is first. Oh, it's run out. Yeet! Oh no, my favourite greys. I'm going to have to get a load more. Yeet! We'll use this one instead then. I have to be quite careful where I go now. I do want to keep it looking like a Siamese type. Well, it is a Siamese cat. So, like I said, the colour scheme is grey and white with a bit of blue, bit of grey, lots of grey even. Right, let's try these two colours. They're going to be quite. They're going to be quite dark. Maybe. You can use that to my. Ooh, look at how dark that is. Right, okay. So that one's darkish, so we'll move that so I don't get confused. And we'll have that one. That's very. Is that even grey? That's warm. Warm. Hang on, I've got two warm greys. I have. Didn't know I had two warm greys. Okay. Okay. Right, let's use this very sparingly then. Just to show the colour difference between the fur and the metal. That's looking a lot better. Very similar to what we did yesterday. Nearly there. Alright, 32 minutes, we're nearly there already. Hey there in chat, welcome to the TikTok chat. If you want to check out what I'm drawing today, come over to the YouTube channel, Blut084, BLUT084, art and games, and that's how you can find me. They're two different tones of warm grey. Yeah, one's a lot darker. One's a lot darker, so this one's more of a lighter grey. Maybe I should leave that one to the side because that is very dark. So I want to put... So it's very, very dark and I don't want to ruin what I've drawn already. But I do want to give this an edge, a shade. Again, emphasising the yellow that we put in. We're just being very gingerly in how we put the panels on. Because we want to make it look like metal. We don't want to get it blurring into the same colour as the fur, because they are different. I'm outlining everything. Because we've already got the base colour of grey now that we wanted to use. Now I just want to gently suggest that there's a shade to it. Or depth to it. Which is going to be difficult because I don't want to mess up the grey we've already put there. Santa, it's Jesus. I don't mind being called either of those, so carry on. Right on, right on, right on, right on. What else are you saying there? Are you being nice today? You love Santa. I love Santa too. Bit out of season though, buds. Draco Malloy? Don't know who that is. Do you mean Harry Potter? Is that because I've got an English accent? Because I ain't English. Wow. Kind of am. Don't consider ourselves though, from where I come from. Right, let's get back to what I was drawing. Or say not drawing, I'm colouring it in today. And I'm pretty much done. So what colour should we make this mouse? Don't want to make it boring. Let's have dark grey and we'll do that. You like my nails? Cool, thank you. So do I. So it, done that now. Oh wow, these fins are a little bit thick to do that with. I don't accept those guys. Sorry. If you're trying to join, I don't accept joins. Sorry, bud. Just purely because people have been rather mean. So why give you the opportunity? That looks like a penis, so let's change that. That looks even more like a penis because it's purple. Oh my god, I'm not doing very well here. Hi there, welcome to the stream. Nearly over now, because we've done most of the colouring that I needed to do. I'm kind of happy the way it looks. Because we're doing a cyborg cat with lots of grey, so there's very little colour we need to put in. Hello. Oh yes, I was going to do the lips, wasn't I? Make them looking a bit visceral, a little bit affected by being stretched over a metal. And the metal teeth. I'll do a little bit of metal teeth here, but I'll do it lines. So we still keep that yellow that I put there for the shine. The light effect. We may be getting a little bit of buff on each stream that's live today. That is because I've got 3 things running off my internet, and it is pretty good streaming internet, but when you've got lots of things going at once, it freaks out a little bit. This stream will be available any time afterwards, and I'm going to be also making a video out of it, like I do, and it will be released tomorrow. Hopefully I'll remember to put the music in before I post it this time. I need a bit of pink, a little bit of punk. I hate it when it does that. You need to take a break. The stream will probably be pretty good now though. My day has been pretty good, mate. Pretty good. We're pretty much done on the illustration, and I'm kind of happy the way it looks. So, cool. I'll give you one quick zoom in on the YouTube there. That's one done. And because you guys are tuning in, that's what we've been drawing all this week. It is a cyborg Siamese cat, as I'm calling it. I can't say it out loud. I can't. Cyborg cat. So it's a cyborg Siamese cat, and that's what it is. And that's what we've done. If you want to see how we got from stages from just using a pencil to sketch it with no references whatsoever, then we went into inking. That was yesterday, and on Monday we did the sketching. And today we've got the colouring done. All done in 40 minutes, which I'm quite happy about. It hasn't taken a couple hours, so it's going to be a fairly decent video for you guys to watch out. Don't forget you can tune in again next Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday for another sketch by me. All I'm doing this week or this month is asking you whether you want me to do this or that. So don't forget, if you're watching either on TikTok or if you're watching over on YouTube, then I'll be putting another vote out on Friday. Don't forget to click which one you want me to vote, which one you want me to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully you've enjoyed watching and learning how to draw something this simple. Until next time, bye for now. Toodaloo, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, ding the bell for notifications. I'll be back with some games tomorrow and Saturday. Bye for now. I didn't record any of that. Oh well.